What's going on, my peoples? Frag Savage back again with a brand new Division 2 build video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the St. Elmo's engine exotic assault rifle. We've got it paired with a couple of unit alloy pieces and a striker build. Pretty simple little build we got going on. It's a bit similar to the Lexington build, but this has obviously the added shock value. This is going to get you through heroic missions extremely easy. You're going to be able to obviously do critical hits and basically just decimate any character on heroic easy. It also does work on legendary. I haven't tested it fully on legendary yet, so it's kind of like a hit and miss on legendary. It does take out the enemies well, but it doesn't really do much to kind of like the robots and the dogs and stuff like that. So first things first, the absolute hero of the whole build is going to be the St. Elmo's engine exotic assault rifle. On mine, I am rocking assault rifle damage, health damage, and damage to armor. Preferably, you'd like to damage to targets out of cover as it's more situational and you kind of get more out of it than damage to armor. The talent on this is called Actum Est. Shooting an enemy with this weapon will give you 1 stack. At 100 stacks, the next magazine will 100% be filled with shock ammo, which basically is just going to obviously shock and disorientate any enemies that are in the vicinity of each other. 1, 2, 3, 4 that are together. And also, as it deals so much like weapon damage, 117,000 weapon damage, and the RPM is 1,020. Like, it's giving you so much damage already that when you do get that shock damage, it's going to take down those enemies as quick as it possibly can. And bosses as well. If you get that shock damage on the bosses, most of the time you're going to be putting in about 100 bullets into a boss anyway, and then that shock damage is going to help you take them out, especially on heroic missions where those bosses are really tanky. Now with that, we are rocking the rock and roll shotgun. It's kind of like one of those things I rock most of the time due to, again, the stacks quickly for our strikers build. Weapon damage, damage to armor, damage to targets out of cover as usual, and perfectly extra 50% magazine capacity. I have been using, like I said before in a previous video, the stack broker quite a lot recently, as it gives us a lot of amplified damage with the brazen talent. That's basically just getting your stacks up. You don't really need that for anything else. We are also, as usual, using the quick step, which gives us the speed boost for movement speed, 20%. Now, the actual brand sets we're using for this is going to be the unit alloys. We're rocking an equalizer chest piece that gives us the rate of fire and 20% assault rifle damage, obviously, as we're rocking 2 pieces. We're rocking weapon damage, headshot damage, crit hit damage, and crit hit damage on this. This isn't the best one that I have. I would preferably like to get obviously a different kind which has more crit hit chance, but at the moment it's the best one I've got, so we're using this. On this, it gives us the perfect obliterate talent. Critical hits increase total weapon damage by 1% for 10 seconds. It stacks up to 24 times. It's getting about 24% weapon damage when you're getting your critical hits. And obviously, like, you haven't even got to actually kill a person with the critical hit to get this extra weapon damage. You're just getting it by making a critical hit. The second piece of the unit alloys we have is just a normal unmatched backpack. Obviously, it has the unit alloys brand set attributes, which is rate of fire, assault rifle damage again. We are rocking weapon damage, headshot damage, crit hit damage, and crit hit chance on this backpack. As I said, I would prefer more crit hit chance, but this is just the roll that we've got so far, and it seems to be working right now. With this, we have put the talent Bloodsucker. Killing an enemy adds a stack of 10% bonus armor for 10 seconds. Max stack is 10. So you can kind of, if you're killing people in quick succession, you can get quite a lot of stacks of bonus armor on this as well, which kind of helps when you're running a striker build. With that, as usual, we're running a 4-piece striker. We haven't got anything for the backpack or the chest piece, as the backpack and the chest piece we're using from unit alloys kind of does the extra damage for us. So we're just running a usual striker battle gear striker's mask with crit hit chance, crit hit damage, weapon damage. Obviously, the Striker's Gamble gives us an increase of 0.65% weapon damage, stacking up to 100 times, so an extra 65% weapon damage when you get to full stacks. We're rocking gloves as well, weapon damage, crit hit damage. We're also rocking a Striker's holster for weapon damage and crit hit chance, and for the Striker's knee pads, we're rocking weapon damage, crit hit chance. I would prefer to have crit hit chance on the mask and the gloves as well, but it's not that necessary, but it also would give us over that 55% that we want, because we are only having 44% crit hit chance right now. Apart from that, guys, this is a pretty quick build. There's not much else to it. You could obviously, like I said, change a couple things around, more crit hit chance, less headshot damage, but I've kind of found that the extra headshot damage might actually work. But as I said, St. Elmo's, you're going to want damage to targets out of cover more than damage to armor, so make sure you get that on your weapon. But apart from that, guys, Literally, this is probably one of the quickest build videos I'm ever going to do because there's not much to this gun. It's kind of similar, like I said, to my Lexington build with the video I just put out. But hopefully, as usual, this helps you out. If you do use the build, let me know below in the comments section if there's anything different you've put on it to what I have, because that could help out my build myself. But hopefully you enjoyed this video. And as I said, hopefully it helped you out, guys. Hit like on the video as it helps the channel massively, and hit the subscribe button too, bell notifications on. Peace out.